Hey guys, it's JWingWangWong here. Welcome to another episode of the Cube SMP. Today we're going to go actually improve our bridge because I read you guys' comments and I feel like there's some good ways to improve that bridge. So we're going to definitely do that. But first we have to go and get the stuff, materials from the desert in Mesa, and we'll get our friend What? Okay, guys, this is weird. My horse should be here, but he's not. Did anyone know where he went? What the heck? No, like seriously, I'm actually really confused. I honestly thought my horse was here. I'm pretty sure I put my horse here. Why is he not here? Really? Okay. I wonder if anyone knows. We'll have to see where my horse went. And he's back. Oh, okay, so that's great. I don't know what happened yesterday. He was gone and now he's back. So if someone had him before, well, thank you for bringing him back, because I really needed him. I actually don't know who took it, so if you guys know who took it, that's crazy, because I actually have no idea. So it's good to see he's back. Good to see he's back. So now we can actually get some stuff done. So as I said before, we want to do two things today. One of them being is going to the Mesa and going to the desert area so we can get some desert stuff. Now the reason why I go to Mesa is, of course, fix the bridge, because as a lot of you guys pointed out, the bridge does not look really rainbowy or colorful. And I understand where you guys are coming from. It is not colorful at all. The only colors that are really here are red and maybe blue. And I don't even know if we count brown red as a color. I guess you could, but we need better colors. And what other place has better colors? The Mesa, of course. They have cool colors. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna skip ahead because the Mesa is actually far away from here. It's, if I'm looking at this piece of paper, negative 1,497 and 926. So if we press F3, actually not F2, F3, we're only negative 318 and 111. So we're actually kind of far. We need to actually travel a long distance in order to get to where we need to go. So once it becomes day, because as you can see, creepers are all over here lurking like, what's up, bros? And we need to get rid of them. We don't really want to encounter them with my horse because I have to keep feeding horse some food, and I don't want him to die. I don't want my precious horse to die, because that would suck really bad. But I'm so glad horse is back. I don't know who had him. I don't know even if he was actually gone, or maybe it was a glitch of some sort, but I'm glad he's back. So we're gonna jump right ahead to what's gonna happen right now, and we'll see you guys there. Alright, after doing some horse parkour, we have finally made it to the Mesa. This is a really hard place to get to with a horse, because there's a lot of ways you can get to it without getting the horse, and it's a lot easier to do so, but it takes a lot longer. But thankfully this horse has found his way through here, and now we can get ready to mine. So my goal is to at least get maybe a few stacks, and also get rid of a bunch of stuff that we don't need, such as this, and definitely all this, because we don't need this. We need a lot of space for making all this work. So we gotta also get rid of this, and also I think we're good. A few things we gotta talk about is one, if you haven't noticed, I have reached over 20,000 subscribers, but not only that, I've also reached 20,000 followers on Twitter. So I gotta say thank you guys for putting me this far in my journey. I didn't really expect to get 20,000 subscribers this quick, or 20,000 followers. It's really interesting how, like, over a year ago, I only had 500 followers and not even a channel on YouTube. The last thing I was doing on YouTube before all this was commentating on videos with Tomahawk. I actually don't even remember if I did a video of Tomahawk before my channel. Actually, the only thing I really was doing was those weird Call of Duty montage parodies, and I know a lot of you guys love those, but I feel like, I don't know, for me, the montage parody stuff is like getting old really quick. I don't know why. Like for me, I find them still hilarious, but a lot of people are like saying, yeah, we've seen this before. This is the same stuff over and over again. But unless some of you guys actually do really enjoy that, that's the reason why I stopped making them, is because I feel like it's like the same jokes over and over again, and I don't know if that's really what you guys want to see, because it feels like it's a meme. I know there's new stuff you could probably do with that. Like I've seen recently, a lot of people are going from doing those Doritos and Mountain Dew to like RuneScape stuff, which is really funny to see. But I don't know. For me, it's completely different. And I just realized over there is a nether portal. So actually, if I really wanted to, I could have walked through the nether portal into the Mesa. But I don't know, me and Horse had a blast getting over here, so this is great stuff. So I think we need at least maybe 3 stacks of normal clay. Actually, you know what? We probably need more than that because I remember that the bridge took a lot of clay. A lot of clay for just, or a lot of materials just for, did my horse, wait, did you guys see my horse? I swear, oh, you sneaky little bugger. I thought you fell to your doom or something like that. Oh man, horse, don't ever do that to me again. Wait, I'm gonna feed him some, oh, you have full health, you're fine. Okay. But yeah, I didn't realize there was a portal there. I did not realize that at all. Wow, Horse is just a little troll, isn't he? He just comes around just hopping on and hopping off like just nobody's business. Nobody's bee's nest. So yeah, what was it saying? Yeah, thanks for 20,000 subscribers. Thank you for 20,000 followers. Hopefully we'll see what the future has ahead of us. I have no idea where it's going to go from there. As well, I've also been looking at other things on Twitter. One of them being that I might have said this on my SG, but I've noticed a lot of people were wondering about my packs. I'll say it here again, just to make it sure. I'm not going to PAX East this time around. Same with Tofu and Kermit. We're just gonna be chilling around. I have no idea what we are gonna do, but I think what we might do is something on the cube. So if you guys have any suggestions of what we should do on the cube, leave it in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you guys think we should do. I feel like there's a lot of things we can do. There's a lot of pranks. Everyone's having a good time at PAX, and we can just prank the whole cube while we're at it. There's a lot of things we can do. I feel like there's a lot of fun things we can do. Hopefully I won't be doing midterms or finals during that time, but I have a bad feeling that I might. I don't know though. I really don't know. Okay, so we have enough that stone, enough normal clay. Oh no. So let's move to a red clay. Let's see if we can get down here. And hopefully there's, oh no, there's too many bad guys around here. So we're going to actually skip ahead till it's day because I don't want to get Horse hurt in any way possible because I love Horse, and Horse getting hurt is not good. Alright, now it's finally daytime. We can start getting all this redstone clay that we actually need because that is what we need in order to make it start with the R in Roy G. Biv. That is what a rainbow, that was what a rainbow bridge is. A rainbow bridge consists of a lot of unique colors. So yeah, as someone mentioned before, they wanted me to use this clay, and I'll probably put it in the very beginning who mentioned it. But anyways, yeah. If you don't know what the color order of a rainbow is, it's ROYGBIV, which stands for red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, and violet. Hence the acronym ROYGBIV. Now, I'm pretty sure you guys all knew that because you guys are really smart, but I just wanted to make a double check that you guys knew that because some people will be like, what the heck is a ROYGBIV? Is that like a special like pirate? No, it's not really a pirate, but it sounds like one. I could see a pirate named Roy G. Biv. But yeah, we probably just need a stack of that, and I'm not sure what else we need. Maybe actually 2 stacks. We always can't be can't always be too worried about having too much redstone clay, or not redstone clay, just red clay. So yeah, we'll get some of that, and as well maybe find some other clay that's a different color, like that orange clay over there might be helpful for making the O in Roy G. Biv. So one thing I've started to get really addicted to, and maybe some of you guys have as well, is amiibo collecting. Now, if you guys don't know what amiibos are these toys made by Nintendo that come to life, and basically you put them on your gamepad or your 3DS XL or new 3DS, and they basically they do stuff, and most significantly in the Super Smash Bros. Series, what they do, and let me put a light right here, is they are like sparring partners, like partners that you can teach like how to fight against you and counteract everything that is that you put against it. So if you fight against it, it's really effective for your training. Now for me personally, I really love these things because I need someone to play against with while I have spare time, and sometimes when I have spare time I really can't call my friends over because they're studying too. They're probably doing homework while I'm just chilling, and oh we just got a Skype contact. But anyways, what happens is I love these toys so much because I don't know why. This is weird for me to say. As a 20-year-old grown-up man, I have no idea why I love collecting these toys. I don't know. It has probably something to do with the fact of the nostalgia that comes behind Nintendo stuff. Like, I don't know why, but Nintendo stuff for me, I feel like you can't, like, it just doesn't, it grows on you even when you're like old. Like, you feel like you can't just let go of it. For me, it just is something that I love collecting and something that I can't really like forget about. And so when they came out with these amiibo toys, Nintendo hasn't really made some of these toys in series. For example, F-Zero or Pit or like Fire Emblem, like any of these characters having like a toy by Nintendo, like officially made, was really rare. Like, there was no such thing as it. So for me as like a Nintendo fan, and I really loved the fact that like these existed, so I jumped the gun immediately. At first I was really skeptical about them, like, you know, well, how are these things like worth my time and stuff, and like if they're really worth it in general. But more and more, like, I collect these things, the more I really love how they come out and like how they like display in my like, bedroom or basement. Actually, behind me you can see right there, you can see a bunch of them up for collection. But yeah, I've collected the entire wave so far, so I have all of the collection so far. Oh, was these Yellow Stain Clay? Yeah, that was Yellow Stain Clay. But yeah, I have the entire collection of Wave 3 that's released in Canada so far. One thing I'm missing is Meta Knight, which is a Best Buy exclusive. Now, finding these things are hard. Now, if you try finding any of these right now, I guarantee you, you will prepare to cry, because you will not find these so easily. Like, for me, trying to find these like figurines, it's like, I don't know, it's like trying to find a mythical creature. It's like trying to find a Sasquatch. You can't find these in the wild. You have to somehow get them through special means or by pre-ordering. And thank goodness I pre-ordered these, because if I did not, I guarantee you I'd be like so desperate to try to find it. I'd be making like tweets on Twitter saying, oh my goodness, I can't find this so-and-so amiibo. Can you please help me? And then everyone's like, what's an amiibo? And then I would be like, oh yeah, that's right. I don't think anyone really knows what that is. So yeah, that's what I've really been interested in recently. So if you guys know what an amiibo is, tell me in the comments below what's your favorite amiibo, because I would love to know. I like reading your comments too, so yeah, tell me about that. So I think we have collected enough Yellow Stain Clay and enough clay in general to make the bridge. Now, I could be wrong. Maybe I can get the rest in just normal clay just in case, because you don't know. You can't. Oh, horse! No! Oh no! I accidentally heard horse. I can't be too uncertain about clay, because once I go back, it's gonna take a while. So I might as well get as much clay as I can before I peace out of here. I piece of Rooney, and once I get about a stack of this clay, I think we can head back from here, go back to our place. Yeah, I think that'll work, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we have finally gotten the colors we want to make a nice rainbow bridge. So this might be called the Skittles bridge. I have no idea what we're going to call it, but before we start any of this, I have to remove all this to make sure that I don't lose this in the process, because you don't want to lose the materials you worked really hard to get, and it's really hard to get well, not really torches, but more likely these rails, because these rails are hard to make. Well, not hard to make, they're expensive to make, and I don't really want to make more rails if I don't need to. So we gotta be conservative, save the economy, and let's just get these back in action. What's gonna be the what's gonna be a problem is getting all these obsidian here. That's gonna be a problem. And the reason why is because obsidian takes forever to mine out. Like, it takes maybe way too long and way unnecessary. It takes longer than diamonds. Let this sink in. Diamonds take quicker to mine than actual obsidian. Does that make sense? I don't know. I honestly think it doesn't. But this is not my game. This is Mojang or Microsoft's game, so I don't know. They have the decision to make whatever they want. Alright, so another thing we have to do is, can we do this? Oh, yeah, that's gonna be a problem. So we had to get rid of that for now, and we'll bring that back. So let's see, what we need to do is put this somewhere safe. So we had to go back into our inventory space, and yes, I know there's an inventory sorter that we have to deal with. We'll deal that with I actually do have time to do it. I promise I'll do it. I promise I'll get to it. I'm not a procrastinator. Yeah, it is hard to do. It is not an easy task. But yeah, we'll get to that once we get everything settled and once we get this bridge done. So first thing we have to do whenever making a bridge is make sure that, or removing a bridge, is demolishing it. We have to get rid of all this stuff that was with the original bridge. So we'll do that right now. So the first thing we gotta do is remove whatever this is. This is polished granite. So it only looks like we only need 27 for each one, and we have 64. So we are fine. We got this in the bag. So yeah, all I really have to do is put this back on, and it looks pretty cool actually. It looks really nice and smooth. I'm actually starting to dig it already. We have it look really cool, and it looks nice and smooth. It looks like you're walking on a silky smooth rug or something like that. But what we have to do is also keep removing all this. I actually don't even know if I even want this extra material because it's gonna cause a lot of inventory space problems in my inventory. Let's see. And it looks like it's becoming dark, but I don't think we have to be too worried, because what's gonna happen during dark time is bad guys come out, and usually the bad guys don't hurt me. I have like full prot 4. What are they gonna do? Explode my bridge? Actually, they might actually explode my bridge. So we're gonna be right back, and we'll wait till it becomes day. Alright, now it's daytime, and I really was getting into building it during the night, so actually I got a lot done. So far, it looks like this. It got R, O, Y, G, B, somewhat I, and V, and it repeats again. I think this looks really cool so far, and it looks a lot better than what it was before, where it was just weird, like, ew, cobblestone, mossy, gross. Now we got like nice, luscious, transitional colors that look so cool, and I honestly did not even consider that until someone mentioned in the comments. So yeah, it was I'm really glad that I read the comments and figured out that this is actually a lot nicer than what it was before. So I'm super excited to see how it fully comes out once the final product comes out, and we're almost done anyway. So all we have to do is lay the Y and the G, and not YGGI. Actually, that's IGGI. If anyone gets what that even comes from. And we're almost done basically. So all I have to do is eat this good old steak, and we're gonna get right to it. So we gotta put some yellow clay, and I'm not worried about actually breathing underwater because I got respiration 3, so that's gonna keep me underwater without drowning for a little while, so that's good. So there's not really much we have to do. It's just have to right click really, and it's basically gun hole from here. So we got that, and now we had to switch to the greens. Yep, we gotta switch to the greens, and let's go from there. So yeah, this actually, when I was doing this a lot, this started to get me a little bit seasick. So I don't know about you guys, but I'm actually feeling nauseous doing this. I have no idea why. Like, it makes me feel dizzy just doing that for some reason. But I'll do anything for you guys, even if it makes me seasick for some weird reason. Okay, so boom, 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 pow. Boom, look at this. This is really cool, isn't it? So this is finally the rainbow bridge. I might change the fencing because it looks really basic, but I think this is pretty good for now. So next thing we gotta do is add some torches. So how we're gonna do this is every second one we add another one. So 1, 2, 3. We add that, and 1, 2, 3, and then we keep repeating this cycle until we get to the end, like so. So we're at the end for that one, and now we go to the other side, which we do the same thing. We keep pressing right click, and boom, we're done. So now really what's all left to do is getting the power rails and boosting that up to speed, and then this basically is the brand new bridge ready to go. Alright, so now we have our rail system back up once again. So again, this is how it works. You right click this thing, a train comes up, or a cart, and all you do is press forward, and it runs pretty smoothly and pretty fast actually, and then all you do is press shift, and as I said before in the last episode, all it does is it goes back on its own, right back into this cactus right here, which will collide into it and put it back in the hopper. So yeah, we're done here, and now we're gonna check up on our desert temple. So what the desert temple was supposed to be originally, as you saw last episode, was just a nice little place that I can chill out and have fun and add like little chilling place for my additional storage and stock. So as you can tell, I haven't worked on it recently, but I think next episode we're going to start working on this a lot more, because I did not realize that this would take so long to work on the bridge, and I thought it was only take like maybe a few minutes, but no, it took a while. So yeah, that was that. So I think this sounds pretty cool. So what do you guys think of this bridge? If you guys have any comments about it, leave in the comments below, because I would like to see what you guys think about this so far. So yeah, once again, thanks to, I think, All Black in Iceland for mentioning this as a thing to do, because I think this looks really great. I think he should think it looks pretty great, because he suggested it after all, unless there's something else he wanted me to do. But yeah, this looks really, really great. I can't believe it came out like how it did. So yeah, I think this is really great. Alright, so before we actually end this episode, let's go look around the town, because I think there's a lot of improvements. Oh no, we don't want to die from that again. So let's go to look around town, see what we got for improvements. So we got a horse right here. Whose horse is that? I don't really want to mess with, but there's a horse right there on the loose. So if anyone knows where that is, leave in the comments below. And whoa, what is this? Is this a soccer field? I love soccer. Or as the Britons call it, or as it should be called, football. This is really cool. I want to know if you can actually play this. Now, I remember on Exploding TNT server, there was actually a soccer game like this called Cube, and I really loved that. That was a really cool and creative concept. And this looks just like it almost. It reminds me of like it. I wonder how one plays soccer on the Cube SMP, because I have some sick deeks. I can do some good old juggles and fake out my opponents like no other. Fun fact, I used to be in soccer for the longest time. My dad used to coach me, and he would always be in the same, like, he'd always coach every single year of my soccer. I don't think I've ever been coached by a different person for soccer, but I don't know how that was even possible. He actually still coaches soccer. I don't really play soccer that much anymore. I play casually or some recreational soccer, and the only highlights of our career was we went to provincials a few times. If you don't know what provincials are, it's like statewide for America. Basically, we just only got that far because that's what our division allowed us, and yeah, it was pretty fun. I loved playing soccer with my friends. We all were usually on the same team. Sometimes got a little bit too competitive, but hey, we're boys, so we get a little bit competitive once in a while, and a little bit rowdy too. There's some really rowdy times I remember, and yeah, you gotta keep your cool when it comes to soccer. Now, don't get too rowdy, or else you might get a card by the referee, and then you're out some games. What was that worth? Punching someone out or slide tackling them. Yeah, we got to the point where we got some fights going on in soccer. Yeah, it was kind of crazy. So yeah, I want to see how that turns out. But yeah, that looked really cool. Everything else seems to be the same at Spawn. We'll actually check out Spawn, see if there's any progress. It looks like there's not much progress, but it still looks really cool. I'm really hyped to see what this looks like at the very end. Did they add the scenery? I actually don't really know. But yeah, I want to see how this comes out to be. This looks so like a really nice, like, trimmed soccer field. It looks like someone like that nice lawnmower just straight crossed it through. Yeah, that's what it reminds me of. Now, I never really played on a really nice soccer field. Most of the time, it's like soccer fields with like some pretty nice patches, and all of a sudden, someone has like muddled the area with their cleats and just put into it like rock hard, like dirt. That's what happens when you play in the rain. It just messes up the turf stuff. I don't know, but yeah, that's what it looks like news on the Cube. I hope I can get a shop up and running next episode. With all the clay I have, I'm bound to do that sooner or later, because I've got what I need, basically. Except now I need chocolate. Does anyone even know where a jungle biome, I should say, because I don't know where a jungle biome is around the Cube, but I do know where every other biome is on the Cube, so that's great. So if you want to see for more content like this, make sure you press the subscribe button. But this is the end of the episode. I hope you guys liked it, and as always, have a great day, please. See you guys later.